Are you looking for the best coffee makers? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best coffee makers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Breville Grind Control. A coffee maker with a built-in grinder? Yes please. I love experimenting with various types of freshly roasted coffee beans, light, medium, and dark, and the Breville Grind Control coffee maker has an integrated grinder with stainless steel burrs. The grinder can hold up to half a pound of coffee beans. The 6 adjustable settings let me choose the right strength depending on the coffee bean, and I can look at the screen to view grind time and grind settings. However, I can turn the grinder off when I want to brew ground coffee. The Breville Grind Control coffee maker uses a 12-cup thermal carafe, but it also accommodates various other sizes as well. For example, I can brew directly into a coffee cup or a travel mug using the intuitive controls, and the latter is quite convenient when I'm about to leave the home, not to mention that it eliminates the need to wash the carafe. The coffee maker has a soft opening swing-out door that houses the coffee basket and filter. This makes it easy to fill and clean the basket. There's also a brew pause feature, 20 seconds, for pouring a cup of coffee in the middle of the brew cycle. Number 2. Breville Precision Brewer Thermal Coffee Maker. The Breville Precision Brewer Thermal in brushed stainless steel is another high-quality and programmable coffee maker that makes a superb cup of joe. It's a no-brainer choice for one of the best drip coffee makers. The 60-ounce coffee maker has 2 brew baskets, one is wide and has a flat bottom, for larger amounts of coffee, and the other one is smaller and cone-shaped, for smaller quantities. Although the water reservoir isn't removable, it's surprisingly wide, eliminating any concern about spilling water all over the place, as some of us are prone to do when distracted. Another nice touch is that the reservoir measures water in both ounces and cups, in addition to having line indicators for a cup, half a carafe, and whole carafe. I tend to brew between 16 and 20 ounces, and when it's less than 20 ounces, the Breville Precision Brewer is intuitive enough to notice this, and then it automatically adjusts the brew settings to ensure that I'm getting a robust flavor. The coffee brewer has simple functions: one dial, one start and cancel button, and an LCD screen. There are several brew settings to choose from: fast, gold, strong, over ice, cold brew, and my brew. When using the My Brew setting, the coffee can be customized by bloom time, from 30 to 60 seconds, brew temp, between 197 to 204 degrees is recommended, and flow rate, slow, medium, fast. When the brew cycle has finished, the clock displays the time since brewed. Number 3. Zojirushi EC-YTC 100 Fresh Brew Plus 10-Cup Thermal Carafe Coffee Maker. Zojirushi is known for making excellent rice cookers. However, their 10-cup thermal carafe coffee maker consistently brews great-tasting hot and iced coffee. The controls are simple and easy to understand. The basket swings out and is detachable for cleaning, and the water reservoir, also detachable, is wide enough to make it easy to fill. There's a steam vent on top, but I've never observed enough steam coming out to affect my cabinets. Granted, the coffee makers sits a fair distance away from them. This is another coffee maker that offers convenient extras. For example, the stainless steel thermal carafe has a button that you can press while pouring coffee to control how much comes out. If you're a heavy-handed pourer, you know how important this feature is. This coffee machine is also a good choice for people who like optional audible notifications. It beeps once when brewing has started, 5 times when the brew cycle has finished, and 10 times when the automatic shutoff function has been activated. Number 4. DeLonghi Magnificat Evo Coffee and Espresso Maker. If you want to hone your barista skills, impress your friends and family members, and spend less time at the coffee shop, consider the DeLonghi Magnificat Evo Coffee and Espresso Machine. Not only does it brew delicious coffee, but the high-quality machine can also make espresso, cappuccino, latte macchiato, over ice, and customized latte. The machine can also dispense hot water for hot chocolate and tea. The Latte Crema system technology uses a manual froth maker to create textured art, and the frother can be used with regular milk and also alternative milks. In addition, the coffee and espresso maker has a conical burr grinder with 13 settings, but it can be bypassed to use ground coffee instead to make a pot or cup of coffee. Even though the programmable coffee and espresso machine has a lot of functions, using it was a breeze. That's because of the color touch icons on the top of the coffee brewer. Number 5. Cuisinart Grind and Brew Coffee Maker. Cuisinart makes a variety of coffee makers, and the Cuisinart Grind and Brew Coffee Maker is a more budget-conscious option that's packed with features. I love this model because the half-pound bean hopper has a sealed lid, which keeps the coffee beans fresh. I can just fill the hopper up and they remain fresh for several days until I use the burr grinder again. There's also an auto rinse feature when cleaning, which prevents any coffee grounds from entering the brew basket. When I want to use ground coffee, I can turn the coffee grinder feature off. The machine uses a shower head to evenly distribute water over the coffee, and it has 3 flavor strengths: bold, extra bold, and regular. It also has a brew pause feature for interrupting the brew cycle for 20 seconds to grab a cup of coffee. In addition, the convenient empty warning will flash on the LCD screen if the filter basket has not been emptied since the last brew cycle. Number 6. Keurig K-Cafe Smart Single Serve Coffee Maker. If you love coffee, but would rather not make a full pot, the Keurig K-Cafe Smart Single Serve Coffee Maker lets you make smaller sizes, 6-, 8-, 10-, and 12-ounce cups of coffee. However, I like that it can also make 2- and 4-ounce shots for cappuccinos and lattes. The coffee maker has 5 different strengths and 6 temperature settings. It is also Wi-Fi enabled, and after downloading the Keurig app, I have access to step-by-step instructions on how to make different types of coffee drinks. In addition to being smartphone compatible, the single-serve coffee maker also works with voice assistants like Alexa. The machine uses Keurig K-Cup pods and also has a hot and cold milk frother with 3 different speeds. The 60-ounce water reservoir is removable, which makes it easy to fill and clean. But since the water tank holds a good deal much water, it doesn't have to be refilled often. Number 7. Espro P7. If you want a portable coffee maker that you can use anywhere, or you just like the idea of being totally in control of the brewing process for the perfect cup of coffee, the Espro P7 French press is for you. It requires no electricity, just hot water and coffee grounds. After mixing the two, it needs to sit for 4 minutes before pressing the plunger. And unlike many French press options that leave a lot of grinds in the coffee, the Espro P7 uses dual microfilters to keep sludge out for a great taste every time. And although this is an article on the best coffee makers, it also makes great tea. Made of stainless steel with double wall insulation and an insulated lid, the device can keep coffee hot for hours. The stainless steel is also shatterproof, making it a durable choice. The Espro P7 is available in both 32-ounce and 18-ounce sizes and in several colors, including polished stainless steel, Aegean blue, brushed stainless steel, cranberry, matte black, and matte white.